Am I live now? You do not qualify. Okay. Hey y'all, it's your girl Mason, aka Top Notch, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm trying this new software out. I thought it was pretty cool, so I went ahead and I got it on my laptop too. And it's kind of like a test. Let me go ahead and pull myself up to see if everything is running good. Let me put it up on my phone and see if it's working correctly. Let's see. Okay, perfect. I sound great. I look great. Ooh, all right, perfect. So y'all, how y'all doing today? It's a wonderful day here in Florida. Well, it's nighttime now. And I just celebrated Christmas. It was super fun. I had a nice photo shoot with my homegirl. I think I want to pull up our picture. Let's see. I want you guys to see our Christmas pictures because we was looking good, honey. Honey, let me show you what a real sugar baby is made of. Let me send this to myself so y'all can see. I'm gonna show y'all my holiday pictures. They're so bomb. By the way, y'all should be following me on Instagram at Top Notch Trophy. Then I'll go ahead and pull it up here. So I'm trying out this new software, y'all. So bear with me for a moment. If there's any little silent breaks, just bear with me. I'm just getting some things together, but I'm trying to multitask at the same time. Let me save this so I can show y'all what real sugar babies look like. On the holidays, at least. Let me see if I can pull this up. I didn't want to put this on there. Let me see if I can make this good. Not this one. This one. Can y'all see my screen or no? I don't think y'all can. Hold on. Man, I went to go live today because I was on this live stream earlier and it was wild. Like today was the day to represent. To be a sugar baby, today was the day to represent the man. Wow. Okay, this right here, baby. Yes, real sugar babies. Ooh, y'all follow me on Instagram. This is me and my homegirl. This was our Christmas photo shoot. And oh my God, we look so good. We look so good. Like, I just can't stop looking at it. Okay, I'm trying to see if I can put it side by side. Here it is. Ooh, isn't she lovely? Oh, oh, isn't she wonderful? Man, I showed this to my sugar daddy when I tell you, he was like, baby girl, whatever you want for Christmas, you got it. I was like, okay, well, I want a Mercedes Benz. I want a new car. Which I know that's in the works. That's in the works. New car in the works. New car in the works. But as you guys can see here, right here, what y'all see in front of y'all face, what y'all see in front of y'all eyes, is two lovely, beautiful, confident queens. Sugar queens, I would say. As you can see here, I am brown skin. I'm brown skin. I look good. You call me brown skin, dark skin, whatever. It looks good on me, baby. This looks good. My skin looks good on me. But yeah, I wanted to come in. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, by the way. Not to be rude. I hope you guys had a good Christmas. But I wanted to come in with my 2 cents today because there's this new YouTuber who's done popped out of the woodworks. I haven't heard of her until after the whole Kevin Samuel things went viral, and I started seeing her channel. A lot of people talking about her. So she actually made a live today about the gold digging guru, the untouchable Shira Seven. I'm sorry that I have to boast for her like that because, listen, I wasn't gonna get on the panel. I'm gonna come to my own channel and talk what I need to say what I need to say on my own channel, not get on anybody's panel. But however, there were some girls who called into the Jessica X live show today, talking about sugar babies and this, and that. And she had the panel open for anyone who wanted to speak on behalf of Shira Seven's tactics, if it actually helped anyone out there in the world. And the girls who called in, oh my God. Y'all, the girls that called in did not look like me or my friend. The girls that called in didn't sound like me or my friend. Listen, the girls that called in were, I don't want to be mean when I say this because a lot of them are going through emotional things, but a lot of them don't qualify as sugar babies. None of them said that they were actually getting money, except for one. But I think she said she was a CNA and she was actually getting money from the old people that she was taking care of, which, listen, that is out of line. But hey, like she said, you get it how you live. You get it how you live. You got to make the money. You got to go to work. You got to support yourself. And if there's a old elderly guy who's offering you $2,000, why not take it? I would have took it if I was in her position. However, however, I digress. The ladies that called into Jessica X show on behalf of Shira Seven. I know no one speaks for Shira Seven. Shira Seven's a grown woman. She can speak for herself, but this this was basically a test to see what type of woman would call in. And every woman that called in, most of them that called in were like the memorable ones were like batshit crazy, y'all. I was highly disappointed. I was highly disappointed. I was highly disappointed in what I heard today. We heard a lot of, and y'all know me. I'm a sugar baby. I don't go around telling everybody I'm a sugar baby. I just do it. I just do it. This is my lifestyle. I just do it. But there was a lot of women that I wanted to point out that I thought were important to point out. And y'all know me. I've been doing this for about a year and a half now, posting videos. I haven't been as consistent as I should be, but I'm here. I'm definitely in the YouTube world, listening, seeing what's new, how I can, elevate my kit and things like that. And it's a Monday night, child. Listen, I don't have no dates lined up. I just saw my sugar daddy earlier, so I'm good. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Money good, everything good over here. But I wanted to talk about the girls, because I think it's important. The amount of DMs that I get on my Instagram page, the amount of emails that I get from different girls, the amount of comments that I get. I'm flooded out sometimes in the DM. I get so many girls back to back to back to back emailing me, DMing me, asking me, how do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? But it's like, it's all 100% a mindset, ladies. How you carry yourself is the only way you're going to get paid. It's the only way. It's the only way. Let me see here. I don't see any comments. Let me see. Let me open up my chat. Okay. I think I can still see my chat. Okay, great. Sorry for the pause. I'm still getting used to this, being the fact that I could switch different tabs while I'm on live, and you guys will see it's amazing. Hi, Mariah. Hey. Hey, girl. Healthy Firefighter said a lot of girls who want to be sugar babies don't have sugar baby looks. Oh, that's a burn. I mean, the girls who checked into Jessica X's live today, yeah. I mean, I didn't really see how all of them looked, but hey, I don't think sugar babying is 100% about the looks. It's all about how you carry yourself. I've seen girls who don't look as good as me be able to get bags. And I'm not my looks aren't all there. Wait, I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm definitely lying on that. I look good, baby, from head to toe. All that. I carry myself with confidence, though. That's the key that a lot of women need. But I get a lot of DMs from a lot of girls, and basically, I don't know these girls, so it's like I can't match a personality to just a DM. I can't match a personality to just an email. I've never taken a phone coaching before. So it's like I don't really know what these girls are like. And to see the amount of craziness that I saw on Jessica X's live today, like I was just like, it was literally a shit show, honestly. It was horrible. Did you guys see the live? Hey Mika baby. Hey. Hey y'all. I'm happy to have y'all in a live. I'm glad y'all decided to join me. But we're gonna do some screen sharing today so that we can look at the different tropes that were on Jessica X's live, because we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. The girls that were on Jessica X's live today, the girls that were quote unquote supposedly representing Share 7, most of them did not qualify to be sugar babies, and a lot of them told you, Oh, I just started being a sugar baby. Oh, I'm only 2 months into being a sugar baby. Oh, I've never even tried being a sugar baby. Oh, oh, my friend's a sugar baby, but I've never done it. Like, these girls are not even in the game for real. And I'm gonna tell y'all, a real sugar baby is not about to sit on no panel with a woman that already is looking for something wrong for that girl to say so that she could go in. A smart sugar baby is not gonna go on that panel, especially if she's not getting paid. Like, there is no way. I think that's why all the crazy girls did get the floor today. Because even the one girl, the girl that we're about to start with today, Miss Courtney, child, y'all gotta listen to this. Y'all gotta listen to this. The amount of crazy that Courtney had literally called in as a sugar baby. Oh my God, like, I was appalled and kind of embarrassed that this is one of Shira Seven's listeners. But listen, let's let's look at it. So I'm trying to like I try to find it to where Courtney just started talking, because I still haven't even watched the whole thing. This is a almost a 4 hour long live, so I didn't really watch the whole thing. So let's go ahead and listen. Hopefully you guys can hear. Let me know if you guys can hear. So this is Courtney Fluker. Y'all watch her name, and I'm about to see if you guys can. Oh my, sorry. Let me mute myself for a second. I don't think I can mute myself. Can you guys hear? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm having some technical difficulties. Oh my God. No, y'all need to hear this. Wait. Oh my God. Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this? Am I speaking loud enough? Maybe I should take my headphones off. Hold on. Let me check to see, because I'm trying to make sure that you guys can hear the audio of the video. Oh, smart. Sure, it's not gonna go on that bad, especially. Let's hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see if I can hear the video, so the audio. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I might have to start over live, but we'll see. Stay on standby. Okay, y'all. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties at the moment. I'm trying to play the video. I'm trying my hardest to play the video, and hold on. One moment, please. Wait for just a second here while I figure this out. Thank you.
Telling us if we gonna be disrespected, we get some. Here defending these damn. Like I said, the link is out there. You are welcome to hit the link and give your perspective.
Okay, y'all.
You're welcome to. Like I said, you ladies often talk a lot from the chat, but when it comes,
I think you guys can hear better this way.
Put a mouth to what you're saying, you're not able to. I'm here. Courtney, I hear you. So I could see that in the chat you were disagreeing with what I said. Yes, I totally disagree with you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Can I ask you?
All right, y'all. Just to fast forward you, I think I got past the technical difficulties. If you guys can hear me, please leave a comment or press the number 1. Send the number 1 if you can hear clearly myself as well as the audio. Okay, so this girl, Courtney, I'm just gonna say Courtney. She basically called in. I don't know if she called in as a sure baby or just as a supporter, but she had a lot to say. So let's go ahead and listen to what she had to say. Are y'all talking in the comments? Barely. But we're gonna continue.
Wait, do you follow Shira7? I follow Shira7. She a real one. She keep it real. She ain't doing nothing any different than these dusty manosphere Negroes do all day long. All they do is talk about black women. She just telling us if we gonna be disrespected, we get some compensation for our time. And I'm gonna stand behind her 100.
Oh my God, Courtney, ma'am, who taught you manners? Well, obviously, Courtney, I wrote some notes on Courtney. Courtney, I like to categorize people that I meet. I meet them for a second, I read their vibe, and I put them in a category. People probably do it to me too. It's okay, it's fine. I accept it. But Courtney is definitely... Did y'all hear what she said? She said, I'm going to keep it 100. I mean, it's okay to speak like that amongst your friends, the way that she talks. I don't think anything's wrong with her speech, but there's a time and place for everything. Courtney is definitely the angry black woman trope in this instance, in this case, in my opinion. I don't know her, but it gets crazier. And this is why I called her the angry black woman trope, because she's a little crazy. She's a little angry. She's a little mad. She's a little bothered. And if you're expressing your respect for someone, I don't think this is the way to do it. I don't think this is the proper way to do it. Especially a woman like Shira7, there should be more etiquette and class behind it. This was very ratchet. This was very ghetto. This was very hood. I don't know where she lives, somewhere probably in Georgia in the country somewhere. I don't know. Or Texas in the country, somewhere country, probably Mississippi. Because this is very ghetto.
Now, they can say whatever they want to say about me. And personally, now they want to talk about Cynthia G. They want to put her name in the chat and need to keep Cynthia G name out her mouth too. Because to me, you know what I mean? Courtney, let me ask you.
She's a ride or die.
If these men are so dusty, but hang on, if they're so despicable, if they're so dusty, why do you need their money? If you need money, I don't need their money. You're the one giving donations from her, Jessica. If they are so dusty, then what the?
Oh my gosh, sis, Courtney. I wish she would have had a powwow with someone positive before she got on the live stream so that she could articulate herself properly. Obviously, This woman has an issue with articulating herself. Now, I respect the fact that she came in ride or die, trailblazing for Sheer 7. I'm here for it. But it's not what you do, it's how you do it. Where's the class? Where's the elegance? Where's the femininity? It was just so rough and abrasive. And those are the things that we really talk about and speak on. The fact that some Black women like Courtney are very abrasive, very masculine, very ride or die-ish, very, ugh. You know, it's like, calm down, just chill, just a little bit, get your words out, okay? Breathe. And let's communicate like adults. I appreciated the message though, until it got crazy. Let's continue.
Does that make you that you need the Dusties' money?
You over here defending these damn men. Why can't you let these men defend themselves like that? Why is every female Black female content creator, you always jumping on them? Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get the fuck off of here.
Oh my God, she cursed.
Okay, she Courtney, cursed. I know. Listen, right now you're on a tirade. Okay.
She cursed. Why did she curse? Sis, you're making us look bad. Shira 7 never curses. Like, she rarely curses. Like, I just think this woman is just a fan, not really like a listener or follower. I think she's more of a fan. She's more of a fan of Shira 7. Because ain't no way this lady's getting money acting like this. Maybe she getting $40. I ain't gonna knock her. Maybe she getting about $40 good dollars. But ain't no way she getting thousands of dollars. Ain't no way she getting cars. Ain't no way she getting Versace, Louis Vuitton, Gucci. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And my fight isn't with the men here. I'm not here to judge the guys, because this was a show for women to open up their wings and show their best qualities. If you're going to an interview with Barack Obama, would you act this way, Courtney? I have a question for you, Courtney. If she was in the chat, would you act this way? I know you would act this way in front of your mama. I'm not even gonna say mama, but would you act this way in front of Michelle Obama? Would you act this way in front of someone that could change your life? A sugar daddy? No. Women that qualify don't act this way. Let's go ahead and continue. This is going to be a long show, by the way, so y'all buckle up. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let me make sure.
Come to hit the link and give your perspective. Okay. You're welcome. Come to hit the link and give your perspective.
Tell you something. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
Oh my God.
Okay, Courtney. I know. Listen, right now you're on a tirade. Okay. She cursed. Why did she curse?
Okay, I'm just making sure that you guys could hear me. So great. Perfect. Y'all can hear me and the video.
You're on a tirade. Did you see the video? Seeing as you watch Shira, did you see the video that Shira made about me?
What she made about you? What she say about you?
She did. If you go to her channel,
what she say about you? What she made about you?
A reaction to a pick Misha.
I
believe
that's like you've been doing to everybody. Hold on, let me respond to that. The reason why she did that, because you've been doing it to everybody else. You've been doing it to everybody else.
So then, listen.
She ain't said shit to
Courtney,
what? You need to stop taking her
Courtney. Calm
down. I'm not calm.
Angry Black woman.
I'm gonna hit you out, baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready for you.
Guys, can we have clapping emojis in the chat?
She turn up like Tupac. She's hitting them up.
Turn up, baby. Come on. Let's clap.
No, this is embarrassing. I don't like
honey,
it.
you're so hyped up. I don't think you can sleep anytime soon.
You fuck with all these black women on here like you're so much better. Bitch, you know what? You all you do is get motherfucking donations from black men, your motherfucking self niggas you don't goddamn know. Bitch, come up, hoe. Come up, bitch.
But wait.
Oh my God.
Come up, bitch.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. So as you can see, this is the representation of the women who are watching that channel.
I got one thing to say to y'all. One thing and one thing only to say to y'all. Courtney, sis, there's no way a man in his right mind would deal with a woman like this. Whether you're talking to your mom, your sister, your cousin, this is not the first person that you've cursed out. This is gonna be the last person that Courtney curses out. Courtney, there's no way Courtney could qualify. Listen, and I'm nobody. Courtney could change her life around today and get her a sugar daddy tomorrow. But with this type of attitude, this type of disposition, I'm sorry, sis. Anybody that's in my DMs asking me, how do you get a sugar daddy? How do you get a sugar daddy? And if this is your attitude, if you're combative, if you're ready to fight, if you're calling women out of their name, other women, and even other people out of their name, these are things that is not going to lead you anywhere. It's going to lead you up a road of dust. It's going to lead you to the dust. So that's probably why she's so angry, because that's all she can get is dust. But as a woman, you ought to carry yourself better than this. And I'm just appalled and shocked. I'm just appalled and shocked. Like, actually, I don't know Jessica X, and I don't know her. She don't pay my bills. But I'm not against what she's doing. I'm not a type of person that's a pick a side person. Especially when it comes to individuals. For lifestyle, oh yes, I'm gonna pick a side. Y'all deal with the dusties. I'm gonna be over here with the ballers, the shot callers, with the engineers and the doctors. I'll be over here. When it comes to that, I'll pick a side. But when it comes to actual individual people, I think everybody brings different aspects to the same conversation. Everybody's bringing a different point to it. Now we're getting to the point where we are trying to build up the Black community. That's why I feel like Shira 7 is owed respect at the end of the day, because her tactics has made a lot of people want to get their bread up, get their money up. At the end of the day, a lot of men don't want to be dusty. They don't. They try and get their money, their coins. They try and give it to us. Why? Thanks to the influence of Shira. However, women, how y'all gonna get the money if y'all don't act right? How you gonna get the money if your position is to be angry? How are you gonna get money if your position is to be abrasive? How are you gonna get money if you don't speak properly and you're always ready to fight? Yo, Courtney gave me a run for my money. I haven't seen a ghetto Black person trope like an angry Black woman in a while. However, this example was just, oh my God, it was a lot. It was a lot. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on Courtney. Because she was crazy, but you know what? She did come back. You know, maybe she just had a crazy bipolar moment because she doesn't know how to express herself properly. As you can tell, she meets everything with anger, but she did come back and try to apologize. And then, of course, she went right back to being angry because that's just that's her disposition in life. Everyone has a disposition. How do you leave someone feeling once you leave their presence? That's your disposition. So she came back. She saw the errors of her ways. She came back to the show, tried to apologize, which I respect that as a woman. She tried to clean up her act, but she did go right back to being angry. And she called in several times to the show. Oh, that was another point. She called into the show like 4 times. Are you blowing up? And to me, I'm like, is she blowing up men's phone in that way as well? If she has a baby daddy boyfriend, is she calling them constantly 18 times in a row, trying to argue some more? Don't nobody got time for that. You're going to be memorable. Yes, you're very memorable when you're crazy like this. But you're not memorable for positive things. You're memorable as the girl that people need to get away from. Yes, people remember people. You're someone that people only want to experience one time. You got to experience a crazy person at least once in your life. So you got something to talk about. But she's the type of person you just want to experience her one time and keep it moving with your peaceful life. Okay, so Courtney was crazy. Courtney was crazy, 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 crazy. Angry black woman. So this is another woman. She hadn't been practicing. There's another girl here. She hadn't been practicing, so I'm not gonna put her on. But I did like what she had to say, and I appreciated her commentary because she does agree with Shira as I do as well. Lying and scheming, manipulating. Yes, you should definitely do that to get ahead in life. Men are doing it in the world of competition. They're saying, "Oh, women, you should compete." How are we gonna compete if we're being honest? It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be possible. You have to put a little sauce in that. You gotta put a little sugar in it, okay? So let me see. The next woman here that I want to talk about was not Courtney. Courtney got a lot of airtime. But there was another girl who was very disappointing to me. I felt the need to bring her up. Um, oh my God, y'all, this girl was crazy. Y'all gotta see this girl right here. Okay, let me have this. So this woman right here, as y'all can see her face, she was claiming that this was not her, but it obviously was her. That she had the same exact voice as the call-in show or whatever. But this girl got really deranged. This girl was very deranged. She was off her hinges. She was off her rocker. Like,
okay. I don't have YouTube on in the background. Okay, great. Really looking at it. You're looking you were not a white lady. Because you're black, you're pissed off. Okay, I'm going to call you Deanna. Maybe you'd respond better to Deanna. You could have easily admitted this earlier. Okay, like I said, we wouldn't have had to go through all of this if you just admitted it before. Okay, cool. And I will post a photo of me in a sec, so I don't really care. Put a photo up for us. I don't really care, but like I said, yeah. if you could put a photo up for us, that would be great. If Shira is here, she's welcome to hit the link and come up if she is here.
Shira got better
The chat is moving very fast, so I can't see her if she is. But yeah, the link is out there, and she's welcome to hit the link. So David Johnson says, fellas, I couldn't do what.
Nah, that girl was
I honestly,
crazy.
I think that's enough. Okay, that is American. They don't want you, baby.
See, now this is the part of the show that I was very disappointed in hearing from this girl right here. What's her name? Amunique? Amunique. Oh my gosh. I actually felt really sorry for her. The things that she was saying out of her mouth. The things that she was saying out of her mouth was gut-wrenching. And it made me feel like there's a lot of work to be done in the United States of America. There's a lot of work to be done in the United States of America. There's a lot of work to be done here. Let me go ahead and pull this up before I let the video play. I wanted to pull up a picture of me. Y'all know I'm obsessed with myself because I look good and I get to the bag. Surely do. Surely do. So while she's talking, I'm going to put a picture up of myself so that y'all can see. While she's talking, I'm going to put a picture of myself so that y'all can see. Hold up. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out this. Let me see. I'm still trying to figure out this software. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Alrighty. So y'all see me, right? This is me right here. This is me right here, dark-skinned girl. Now listen to what this woman had to say about being a dark-skinned woman trying to be a sugar baby. It was pathetic to listen to, but we're gonna listen to it anyway.
You can have a bunch of multiple sugar daddies, but you have to keep up the line. When they want you to put out, you have to put out. I'm a dark skin.
No, you don't. You don't gotta put out anything. You don't gotta put out nothing. It's actually better if you don't put out. But we'll continue.
Black female. And the only reason they deal with me is because I'm half Jamaican.
No.
If you're a ADOS straight black, nothing exotic about you, you're gonna get treated like shit. I speak Patois, I speak English, I speak a little bit of Spanish. That's the only thing that got me through.
The only thing that got her through was the fact that she's half Jamaican. She speaks Patois, English, and a little bit of Spanish. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo, sis. That's not what got you through. What got you through was the fact that you are wanted and desired. That's what got you through. What got you through is the fact that they wanted you. They invested in you. They wanted to see more. But you probably had that self-defeated attitude that we're about to listen to in a little bit that ruined everything. Listen, people are not attracted to what is not attractive. When you speak the way she's about to speak, it's a turn off to anybody.
All these women think, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, they don't want you, baby. You're not exotic. You're just pussy. That's it, and that's all. You're just pussy. Because they can go to somebody like me that's half. I'm considered exotic because I'm half Jamaican. Like, what are you?
Sister girl. Her self-confidence is so low. It's shattered. It's shattered. She doesn't believe she can get the nice things. She don't believe it.
You. How can you compare to me? What other language do you speak other than English, Yvonne?
It's not about speaking languages, sis. It's about your vibe. How do you carry yourself? What's your disposition? Obviously, your disposition is self-defeat. Your disposition is you kicking yourself in the ass. Why?
In broken English. I've had people literally ask me, like, are you, and I grew up upper class, upper middle class. Like, I understand what old girl was talking about, dealing with the Pookies and Ray Rays. I did all that because I was trying to prove my blackness. And now I'm at the point now where I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm cool. Like, I have my own money. I mean, yeah, I'm not ashamed. I get a little bit here and there what I do, but I work for it. I don't beg anymore.
Okay. So would you say, considering that you're 32 and you're back living with your father, that the sugar baby lifestyle isn't as lucrative as some people may think, money-wise?
If you're light-skinned, and you look exotic and mixed, go to the stars. But if you're a dark-skinned black woman,
she lied.
Why are you even trying? As soon as, it's...
Pause. Let me add something right here. Let me take my beautiful picture down and put this lady back up. Let me see here. Here it is. Show.
It's not going to work for you. It's not.
Let me play this again.
Like, it's not. Like, unless you are exotic, mixed, or white.
Let me play that
it's
again.
Just, like, they don't know what they're getting into. Like, this shit is not fun. You have to keep up your lie for every single person that you're with. Like, you can have a bunch of multiple sugar daddies, but you have to keep up the lie. When they want you to put out, you have to put out. I'm a dark-skinned black female, and the only reason they deal with me is because I'm half Jamaican. If you're a ADOS, straight black, nothing exotic about you, you're going to get treated like shit. I speak Patois, I speak English, I speak a little bit of Spanish. That's the only thing that got me through. All these women think, oh, I'm this, I'm that. No, they don't want you, baby. You're not exotic. You're just pussy. That's it, and that's all. You're just pussy. Because they can go to somebody like me that's half. I'm considered exotic because I'm half Jamaican. Like, what are you? How can you compare to me? What other language do you speak other than English, Ebonics, and broken English? I've had people literally ask me, like, are you... And I grew up upper class, upper middle class. Like, I understand what old girl was talking about.
This is the part of the show that left me in shambles. I wanted to punch my phone screen. I wanted to punch this girl. Not that I'm violent, but I wanted to just Give her a hug or something to let her know, like, sis, you are wanted. You are loved. Please stop. Don't talk like this about yourself. Because when you speak about this, when you speak down on yourself, you're also speaking down on other Black women who represent you. You on this show to represent yourself, to represent other people as well, as a quote unquote sugar baby. And what I'm seeing here is self-defeat. You're defeated. You quit. You're a quitter. And you're looking for excuses. And if your excuse is you're a dark-skinned girl, oh, the only thing that got you through is because you speak a little bit of patois, that is BS. I'm not taking that. Just say you don't qualify because you're a quitter. Just say that. Don't make it about skin tone. Don't make it about skin color. Don't do that. Because it's never been about that.
Dealing with the Pookies and Ray Rays, I did all that because I was trying to prove my Blackness. And now I'm at the point now where I'm like, fuck you guys. Like, I'm cool. Like, I have my own money. I mean, yeah, I'm not ashamed. I get a little bit here and there what I do, but I work for it. I don't beg anymore.
Okay.
I don't beg anymore.
So would you say, considering that you're 32 and you're back living with your father, that the sugar baby lifestyle isn't as lucrative as some people may think?
If you were doing it right, they would offer you, baby. It's about your disposition. You're beat. You're beat. You quit. You're a quitter. That has nothing to do with being dark skinned. Stop it.
Money wise.
If you're light skinned, if you're light skinned and you look exotic and mixed, go to the stars. But if you're a dark skinned Black woman, why are you even trying? As soon as, I mean, it's not going to work for you.
Terrible.
It's not.
Terrible advice.
Like, it's not.
Terrible
like,
advice.
Unless you are exotic, mixed, or white, it's not lucrative at all.
Horrible
and
advice.
I just got into Tanya TKO.
Yes, you need some Tanya TKO. You need some self-love in your life, sis, because you don't. What? You don't love yourself. You don't. Like, you sit up here and say all these negative things about your own self. Yes, you need Tanya TKO. You need a little bit more Sugar 7. You need a glass of wine. No, well, I need a glass of wine. I need a glass of wine. Listening to this, because it's ridiculous to me. It's lies. It's all lies. If you're a dark skinned girl, you can't make it happen. And she's a cute girl. All she needs is a little makeup, a little foundation, put on a little lipstick, some eyeliner. You good. But you could tell she don't like her skin color. She didn't look at her avatar. Her avatar is literally her with a splash of light in her face, trying to lighten up her skin with the sun. Trying to lighten up her skin with the sun in her avatar. It's little things that like this that let me know that you just don't love yourself. You're self-defeated. You're self-defeated. You quit. You're a quitter. You do not qualify. Because this lifestyle is for the long haul. This lifestyle, you gotta have legs. You gotta have stamina. You gotta have your water and get on that treadmill. It's like working out. Literally, being on a sugar baby lifestyle is like working out. When I first started, I was a little ghetto. I was a little hood. But as time went on, I cleaned up the rough edges to myself. I cleaned that up. But I stopped with the self-defeating mentality. I used to have this type of mentality. I'm like, dang, look at her. She got $41,000 from her sugar daddy because she's Spanish. She's Hispanic. She could pass for white. She got $41,000. She has everything she wants. She got veneers. She got a BBL. Oh my God, she's doing the damn thing. And I'm over here. All I got is some bags from Gucci. All I got is some bags from Louis Vuitton. All I got is some Chanel slides. All I got was a car. All I got was a trip to Europe. All I got was a Mercedes Benz. But listen, everybody's different. I'm not the girl who went out sleeping with every single guy looking to hit that $41,000 in my bank account. What that girl did for her money, the Spanish girl, what she did for her money, that's what she did for her money. It benefited her. You don't know what she did. And I'm not going to accuse nobody of doing nothing. But I have my morals intact. This girl saying, oh, if your sugar daddy, if he wants you to put out, you have to put out. No, you don't. You don't have to put out, especially if you're dealing with older men. Older men can't even get it up like that, if you want to be honest. Older men have the money to blow. They just want to have a good time. Are you making sure these guys are enjoying themselves? Do you have the charm, the wit, the personality, the humor, the seduction? Listen, being a sugar baby is not all about laying on your back. Laying on your back, once you lay on your back, especially with an old guy, is going to last what? 5 minutes? Once you get up again, then what? What is there? What is there? What is there? Laying on your back is not the end all be all. You have to have personality, sis. You can't be a quitter. You can't beat yourself up. And you're probably bringing this same attitude to the guys that you deal with. And who wants to deal with that? What guy wants to hear that? Whether he's Caucasian, Black, Asian? No one wants to hear that. It's not your job to be a loser. It's your job to be fun. It's your job to be charming. It's your job to be charismatic. It's your job to be adventurous. That's what you focus on when you're a sugar baby. Not, oh, light skin Jane, she got this, and that. While I'm over here, I'm dark skinned and all I got was a Chanel bag. All I got was a $5,000 Chanel bag. And she got $41,000. Who cares? You're getting something. There's girls out here who are $40 chicks. They're just getting $40. It's all about what you want. What's your vision in this? What's your end goal? You don't have direction on where you want to go with this sugar baby thing. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what to say. You don't know. So don't speak saying that, oh, I'm dark skinned. If you light skinned, go to the moon, go to the stars. But dark skinned girls, just quit. If you dark skinned, just stop it. They don't want you, boo. They don't want you. Huh? Who taught you to not like yourself? Who taught you to not like yourself? Who taught you? Like Malcolm X said, who taught you to hate yourself? We got to get out of this mindset. We got to get out of this mind frame. We need to stop it. Literally, I watched a video from Codename Chanel, and I don't like to drop names, but hey, we're in the same field. She has a huge platform, way bigger than mine, and I like being low key because I could just be a fly on the wall when I go into like different platforms, different spaces. I could comment all I want to, and nobody knows it's me. Nobody knows the angle that I'm coming from. I like having a small platform. However, I digress. Codename Chanel, actually posted a video. Literally, last week or earlier this week talking about the same issue, colorism in the sugar baby world. I said it, she said it. Confidence, self-esteem is key. It's what you need. It's the only solution. It's the only way. It's the only way. All right, let's continue listening to this, even though I don't want to listen to it because I don't want to spew this negativity out into the world, but it's something that needs to be addressed because I do feel like it is an issue where women are battling with low self-esteem. So let's go ahead and continue with the video.
I literally I haven't looked at Shira 7, but I was on a Tanya TKO live and I saw that they blocked you or they were talking about you. So I went to your page and I was like, you know what? You're actually speaking some real shit because I literally just found Tanya TKO like 2-3 days ago and I binge watched her videos and I was like, bruh, this is everything I went through when I was in my night, when I had that youthfulness. And that was the only thing that saved me. So unless you're light, white, mixed, close, why are you even trying to be a sugar baby? They don't want you for nothing other than some sex.
Terrible.
I mean, seriously, like, I speak patois. I speak English. So I cuss you all in patois and tell you go suck them out of my, go my.
Sis, stop. Stop it. See, that's how I know you're not getting no money because you don't even know what people want to hear. When you speak patois to a man, you gotta say something sexy. No man want to hear you curse him out and saying curse word, bumbleclot, and all that. You gotta say, I don't even speak patois, but what would they say in patois? Like, oh baby, you look nice. Oh my God. Listen, I have Jamaican friends, but one time I was talking to my homegirl. She's straight from Jamaica, and I try to imitate her accent, and she was like, "What? What did you just say?" And I just felt so embarrassed because I'm like, "Damn, I really gave it all I had with that impression." But man, no, sis. If you want to speak another language to me, you gotta say something flirty, cute, sexy. They don't want to hear you curse them out or say curse words. That's where you go wrong. That's where you fall off. That's where you fall short. That's where you fall short. Instead of fixing yourself up, you rather blame it on a skin tone. You rather blame it on a skin tone. Like, really, that's what losers do. I'm sorry. That's just my personal opinion. Hold up. Let me put my picture up again. So if your girl don't qualify, if you dark skin and you can't get a big bag, what is this? What is this? What is this? This is me, y'all. What designer? Your girl got designer. Have you ever, these girls never even sniffed a Gucci bag. These girls never even sniffed a Versace bag. Y'all don't even know what a Chanel purse look like in real life. Because y'all beat up on yourself so much, y'all become losers. These girls are defeated. These girls are not cute on the inside. That's why they ain't getting no money. Why this girl says she's Jamaican and she learned how to curse? She know how to curse. She know how to say bumbaclot. Like, are you slow, sis? Why would you say that in front of a man? Why would you even curse in front of a man? Y'all don't know how to finesse because y'all don't know how to be good people. Y'all don't know how to be decent people inside. Let your insides be beautiful. Let your insides radiate. Let your insides shine. Let your vocabulary be more beautiful. Let your vocabulary be more articulate. Let your vocabulary. I had to learn this for myself as well, and I'm still learning. But I'm progressing. As a Black woman, I'm not going to quit. Yes, one day I'm going to stop being a sugar baby, of course. Absolutely. However, I'm not going to sit here and blame anything on my skin tone. Ever. Because I'm doing it. I'm getting what I want. Right now, I'm planning on my next car. My first car I had was definitely sugar daddy bought. But now, let me see. Hold on, I'm looking to see if I could. Like today, I mean, it's Christmas. I finally saw my sugar daddy today. He gave me my Christmas present. He bought me a vape. He gave me some jewelry, which is what I asked for. I like jewelry, like watches, bracelets, earrings. He even brought me clothes. But he brought me some really nice clothes from Macy's, which was fine with me. I didn't want them though. They just didn't look like my style. So I told him to bring them back. As rude as that was, you don't accept things that you don't want. Don't ever accept anything you don't want. I don't care if it's a Christmas gift, a birthday gift, wedding gift. No, wedding gift is kind of rude. But if it's like something personal, a Valentine's Day gift, you don't accept things you don't want. So he asked me, what do I need? I said, if you could just, give me some money so I could go make some groceries, then that'll be nice. Boom, right there, broke me off. I was like, hey, it's lit. It's lit, 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 it's lit. Like a year ago around this time, I was flued out. I was in Europe. So I'm gonna need y'all girls to stop with the foolishness. Stop it. Just stop. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back and continue with this foolishness. This girl, I felt so bad for her. This is why I can't take phone calls from people, because I'm gonna tell them something. They probably end up hanging up on me.
And they find that spicy. They find that exotic. That's why they say Latinas are exotic. Because it's something different. Ain't no ADOS, American Descendant, FBA. That's nothing exotic. They're a dime a dozen. You can go to South Central LA right now and find all them. And I understand what Courtney's saying and all that, but baby, you not shitting money out your ass, bro. You not. My dad is American. He is an engineer. He went to college during Jim Crow. He got his money. He got all that. You know what I'm saying? And they say they don't care, but they care. baby, they care. Baby, they care. They care. Especially if you talk about high value, what can you bring to the table that the next one doesn't have? Because I've been around my dad and them executives at IBM. I've been around executives with my stepmom who is a light-skinned ex-model. My nigga, it's different things people don't know. If you're under a certain tax, you're not gonna.
The fact that, okay, and I like that she brought up her father being an engineer and him being married to a light-skinned ex-model. This is where her insecurity stems from. It's something in her family, something that her father said. She must see, her mom is Jamaican. Her dad is American. Her dad was broke and dusty when he got with her mom, made her, right? Made her, created her, and went and moved on, elevated his life. Her father stopped being a dusty, right? He built up his life. He went from being with her mother, probably working at Burger King, KFC, or something. And as time went on, he built up his life. Now he's an engineer. He's an engineer married to a quote unquote light skinned ex model. There's something that her father said that traumatized her to make her feel inferior. But my thing is, that's where her issues coming from. That's where her insecurity is stemming from. It's because her father didn't put that love in her that she needed to feel as though, baby girl, you can achieve anything you want to. Baby girl, when you find a man, make sure you get a man that's going to pay for everything. Her dad didn't instill the fatherly foundation that she needed in order to feel confident within herself. That's why she's 35 years old and still living with her father. She's looking for that validation. She's looking for a validation that her father had never given her throughout her life. I see it already. I see it. I see it. I see it. This young woman, you can't blame being dark skinned on the reason why you haven't been able to secure a well-to-do man at 35. Obviously, I listen to her voice, how she speaks. She can speak clearly. She can articulate herself clearly. She's very well spoken. However, she has a self-defeated attitude that's not going to bring her anywhere in life but up the street to Dustyville. Okay? Does she want to take a ride to Dustyville? And I'm sure her father would be quite disappointed in her if she chose to be with a guy that was dusty, all because she couldn't get her mindset right. You got to get your mindset right, sis. Obviously, you see the type of man that your father has become. He leveled himself up, sis. You have to do the same thing with yourself, and not in a masculine way. I'm not saying go out there and get a career. I'm saying soften the rough edges. Don't be out here saying, "Oh, I know how to speak patois, bumbleclot." Are you kidding me? That is not how we do things. Say something sexy. Say something that's gonna make a dude think about you before he go to sleep in a good way, you know? Y'all out here just doing things backwards and then blaming it on things that have nothing to do with nothing. I'm sick. I was sick listening to her say this. I was sick listening to her beat up on herself so bad because she's She's probably looking at her father like, oh, why didn't my dad marry a dark-skinned woman? Because a lot of dark-skinned women aren't refined. Ladies, you have to work on being refined. You got to work on being a decent person. Stop having the victim mindset. Regardless of what rap tells you, regardless of what society feeds you, regardless of what Lil Wayne said, regardless of what 2 Chainz said, or whatever rapper is self-hating right now, besides whatever whoever said, you got to find that self-love in you so that you could be getting somewhere. So let's go ahead and continue.
Know the secrets. I've been around the white folks in Malibu. I've been around the white folks in Calabasas. They want something different. Yeah, you might be a trophy or a model white, but at the end of the day, what is it that they don't have? You could be black as hell. There's a model that's dark as black as ink, but that's what she brings to the table. She's different. She's exotic. Don't believe everything a white man tell you. A white man can tell you the grass is green and it could be blue. And people will just believe that. Niggas will tell you what you want to hear. And yeah, they don't care about light, dark, pink, and pink. Yeah, but you care about what coochie is, and when you get done with it, what you gonna do with it. They're always gonna value the white woman over you. At the end of the day, light, white, mixed. I mean, come on, get it. I mean, what do these women don't understand? Even you.
Okay, she said a lot there. She said you could be dark as ink. You got to bring something different to the table. Something like that, right? You got to bring something different to the table, which I agree. You should. You don't got to bring money, but personality, charm, charisma, yes, you have to bring it. You got to bring it, sis. You have to bring it. Not saying bumbleclot. That's not going to do it. You got to find what's going to work for you. And the things that these ladies are saying, that one in particular, I was just shocked and appalled. I'm going to keep saying that. I was shocked and appalled. Sis does not qualify to be a sugar baby, not until she level up her brain. Just a little bit more. She's on the right path, but she's 35 now, so she probably is not with it anymore. But the fact that she's just so self-defeated. The fact that she's beating up on herself so bad. Gosh.
You're English with an English accent. You have a step up over the average black woman. Like, come on, stop thinking you're going to work these, because a man is not going to give you his money. He's going to want something in return.
Okay, thank you, Unique Rose. Thank you for coming up.
Uniqua. Do y'all hear that name? At least go by alias name, sis. Uniqua. I wonder if she's walking up to sugar daddies. Not walking up to them, but they're walking up to her. And they're like, hey, baby, what's your name? And she's like, Uniqua. And he's like, you what? Ammunition? Ammunition? No, it's Uniqua. Bumbleclot. Bumbleclot. She get mad. She say bumbleclot. Yo, sister girl. I wish I could give you a hug through the phone, through the camera, through the lens, through the screen. You need a hug in every which direction. And Miss Uniqua. And no, I like how Jessica X carries herself. She's very well spoken. She's level-headed. She has great aspects to herself, and she doesn't have a leg up on anyone because she has an accent. She doesn't have a leg up on anyone because the way that she talks. She is booming right now because she's level-headed. Her brain is there. She's not self-defeated. And I think I haven't watched all of her content, and I hope I don't say anything I regret about her, but I do think she's an elite colorist, meaning like she thinks that her youth, not her just her youth, but her color could get her further in life. Which, hey, it may be true. And these girls like Aminikwa who listen to that type of rhetoric and believe it, yo, it's like you're digging your own grave. You might as well die. If someone look at you and say, die, are you gonna die right then and there? You're gonna be like, BF you. You're gonna say, kiss my behind, kiss my rear end. I don't live for you. I don't live by your standards. You're gonna say, kiss my, you're gonna be like, yo, what's that lady's name from Girlfriends? She's always telling everybody to kiss her ass. Listen, if that's gonna be your defense mechanism, telling people to kiss your behind, do something. Have a defense mechanism that protects you. But like, oh my God. People that disrespect you, people that think they're above you, tell them kiss your behind. Absolutely. You don't let anybody say, oh, I'm light skinned. Well, she's beat. She's 35 with the light in her face. She's beat.
I appreciate you. Pardon?
Nothing. I'm just.
And then she tried to speak patois under her breath, and what she said didn't even make any sense. Like, what are you saying? You have no confidence. What? Speak up.
I'm just listening. Like, bruh, come on now. If you're a straight American black woman that's dark skinned, what do you? Come on.
I believe that beautiful is beautiful.
Thank you. Even though Jessica, I don't know if she believed that herself, but absolutely. Being a beautiful woman doesn't matter your skin tones. Being a beautiful woman comes from inside. Being a beautiful woman comes from what you radiate to the world. Being a beautiful woman, like, oh my God, Lupita Nyong'o. Oh my God, I love me some Lupita. Lupita. You can't tell me Lupita is not a beautiful woman. You can't tell me Lupita Nyong'o is not a beautiful woman inside and out. You think Lupita is effing everybody in the industry just for an opportunity? Eh? You think my good sis Lupita is, well, Lupita is not really a sugar baby, but still it's the context. Lupita is a beautiful dark-skinned woman who's blessed beyond measure. She's talented. She has a beautiful soul. She's feminine. But y'all girls, y'all are self-defeated. Imagine if Lupita went to an audition and she's telling the directors, oh, it's so hard for me to get a job because you guys don't really like dark-skinned women. You guys don't like dark-skinned women. You guys don't accept dark-skinned women. Imagine if Lupita went to, hold on, let me see if I can open this up. Imagine if Lupita went to a casting call and said, oh, you guys aren't going to hire me because you guys don't like dark-skinned women. Do you think they're going to hire her? No. They're going to give the job to someone who can do the job. They're going to give the job to someone who can read their lines. They're going to give the job to someone who can put emotion into the words that they're saying. She's the director, the cast callers, they're going to give the role to someone who can act, who is talented, who deserves to be there, who's great and excellent at what they do. Someone who can shake the room, someone who, oh my God. Are you serious? This girl is self-defeated. Amuniqua, sister girl. I don't know who to refer you to. You said you listen to Tanya TKO, which is great. I think Tanya TKO is doing a lot of she's going in on Black dudes right now, and as she should. Someone needs to do it because someone needs to hold these guys responsible for their bull stuff. However, you don't let what outside people are doing dictate how you do your stuff. Okay? You don't let what Sally Mae is doing dictate how Amuniqua is gonna hold her head up to the sky. You gotta have confidence, man. It's the confidence for me. Let's look at Sister Girl. It's the confidence for me. It's the smile for me. Look at how Lupita holds her head up. She ain't looking down to the ground. Look how she's laughing. Rest in peace to this brother as well. Wakanda forever. Look how she looks gorgeous and beautiful and confident. Even with the red contacts and the black lipstick looking a little, I don't know what, but she still has her head up. She still has a smile on her face. Back to her regular self, even with the fade, even with no hair, chopped hair. This woman is radiant. I feel her warmth through the screen. Okay? We're going to keep looking at pictures of Lupita until y'all understand Lupita is a standard of beauty. Lupita is a force to be reckoned with. Lupita needs to be up there. Okay? It's the confidence for me. It's the self-esteem for me. It's the talent for me. Obviously, this is a photo shoot or something else. But every picture, most of the pictures that you see, she has her head up, smiling, dreamy eyes. Okay, I don't know what was going on here, but every picture. Oh, I love this smirk. Give it to us, Lupita. We love it. The people love it. I love Lupita. I do. This is who represents me. Lupita is a Black woman that represents me. Absolutely. This is the people that y'all look up to. A woman like Lupita can get everything in the world. A woman like Lupita, the world is her oyster. The world is her playground. For dark-skinned women like us, we get everything we want. We wear our natural hair. We don't bleach. We look good. We look sexy. We lickable. We smell good. Walking around with flowers in our hair, red lipstick, eyeshadow. She always got makeup on now. Her makeup looks good. This is who needs to be a role model. This is what more Black women need to aspire to look like. This right here. I'm a Black woman. Listen, I'm gonna show y'all my hair. I'm a Black woman. I wear my wig because I want to. I wear my wig because I'm bored with my actual hair sometimes. But I'm gonna wear my hair. I'm out with my sugar daddy. We in the mall. I got my real hair out and I'm shaking it. My hair has personality. My hair puts an umph to my personality. It is something different for me. What you see here, Lupita. This is who I look up to. This beautiful woman here. This beautiful woman here. But this is what y'all want to be like. This is what y'all want to be like, right? This is who y'all want to be like. Drop a 1 if you want to be like Lupita when you grow up. Let me make sure my YouTube is good. Let me make sure my live stream is doing good. Okay, great. Everything's looking good. Perfect. Right, so for this young woman to be so self-defeated is what drives me insane. But other than that, who is this white woman? Harper, who is this white woman? Do y'all see this? This is a dark-skinned woman. She was able to get everything she wanted out of life. What stopped her? Was it because she was dark-skinned? That she didn't accomplish more things? No, honey. She did everything. And she's back on the scene.
That's my personal
Beautiful is beautiful, but when you're looking for high value, what do you have to offer? Like literally, after
you have beauty to offer.
Jamaican.
Y'all, this is the part of the show that confused me. This is part of the show that confused me. I was so confusion. Hold on, let me play.
Beauty fade.
Okay, let Alana jump in.
Listen to this, y'all.
Beauty is only for a certain amount of time.
Boo boo. Jamaican is not exotic. I'm Haitian, honey. I'm still seen as black.
Yeah, you're exotic too.
sis. Jamaican is exotic. Okay. Haitian is exotic. Cuban is exotic. Puerto Rican is exotic. Nigerian is exotic. Zimbabwean is exotic. Swedish people are exotic. We are all exotic. American women are exotic. When they go to another country, we're exotic. I went to Sweden. They looked at me like I was exotic because I was an American girl. I was an American girl. I was very much exotic. But y'all know I'm Haitian. My parents are Haitian. And this woman here said, oh, baby girl, for your information, boo-boo, Jamaican ain't exotic. Yes, it is, sis. Stop talking down on each other. Lift each other up. Y'all tear each other down before anybody else has a chance to. That's what I don't like. That's what we need to get better at, sis. That's what we really need to do better at. Being a Jamaican is definitely exotic. It is. It is. It is. It is. But this is the part that confused me.
Yeah, we're Afro-Latinas, but nothing else, boo.
You're what?
Unless you speak Hispanic.
Well, I guess
that's when you...
About being exotic. Don't act like you're special because you speak another language. How would
This girl said, I'm Haitian, but we Afro-Latinas. I was like, what? Oh my gosh, that's the dumbest thing I've heard all day. Haitians and Jamaicans are Afro-Latinas. Ladies, can we get a book in the house? Can we start reading? Did anybody read during quarantine? Or was it just me? Was I the only one reading books during quarantine trying to level up my brain and my vocabulary? But that's not even about reading. It's about just knowing, like, Afro-Latina, sister girl. We don't speak Spanish? What? Okay. Let me stop. Oh my gosh, this is too funny.
Are you special and you're still living with your dad?
I'm living with my dad because I pay the bills, and my dad is almost 80 years old and in need of an in-home caregiver. I went to nursing school and got my nursing degree. I'm a CNA, so I actually pay bills and work out here.
So Nick
Sugar Baby didn't work out, so
not...
I did something with my life.
Ooh, she mad.
Pin...
Ooh, she angry. She is upset. She said she went to nursing school. She's a registered nurse, but then again, she's a CNA, so she pay bills, right? In her daddy house. I ain't paying no bills in my daddy house, especially if he's an engineer child. Bitch, what? He don't got a pension? Did he have a retirement plan? Daddy should have a pension. He should have something going on. I know he ain't letting his exotic ex-model wife eat up all his money. She probably taking his money to another man. Let me stop being in people's business because I be connecting dots too much. I be predicting things a lot, y'all. I have like a psyche. It's always been like that since I was a kid. But y'all, these girls mad. I'm unique, y'all. Stop.
Nick Pin says it's not just her accent, silly, it's the way that she thinks. Why are these women so damn goofy?
Which I agreed with that. It's not the accent that draws anybody into you. It's the way that you carry yourself. That's what makes you magnetic. It's the way you keep your head leveled. It's the way you portray charisma. It's your personality. It's your disposition. Those are things that draw people into you, sister. Not an accent. It could be an initial thing, you know, it's a plus. But I'm sure when men approach you, they don't know what you sound like. They just see what you look like. And once they get to know you, they're like, oh, she's half Jamaican. She speaks broken patois because her patois was not effective at all. But she tried. But a man just gonna be like, oh, and she believes that dark-skinned women should give it up. Oh, well, she's just a pump and dump. She's just a concubine. I'm just gonna, run through there right quick and go home to my wife and kids. I'm just gonna run through there right quick and go home to my girlfriend. I'm gonna run through there right quick and go home to my dog. They're just gonna run through there right quick, sis, and go where they need to go and forget about you because you have issues, mental issues. You're defeated, and no one defeated you but yourself. You already lost. You quit before you even really got started. But hey, they say when the pretty runs out, get an education. That's every woman's backup plan. Once the pretty runs out, you're not young, you're not a spring chicken anymore. Absolutely go get an education, because who's out here paying your bills? You need to be stable. You have to be stable. But if she would have been smart and would have never had this idea that, oh, you have to put out or these men aren't going to give you anything. If she would have held her standards high for a long time, she would have eventually found what she was looking for. But I feel as though she harbored all these negative emotions because she given up on herself. She totally stopped playing the game. And it's made her bitter because now that it's, hello, 2020, there's something on the internet. I got sugar daddy sliding in my DMs. I have doctors, lawyers, engineers sliding in my DMs, just seeing me off of the internet. So it's not those days anymore. She's 35 now. It isn't those days anymore, but I'm sure the lick was probably sweeter back then. I promise you it probably was. Because nowadays men have a lot of options. And that's the number one complaint. These men have so many options. You gotta bring something to the table. If you're not putting out, they're gonna leave you. Listen, they're gonna leave you regardless. If you put out, if you don't put out, they're gonna leave regardless. If you don't have a personality, charm, charisma, they're gonna leave regardless, sis. You gotta develop what's inside. The femininity comes from within. Femininity doesn't come from an accent. Femininity doesn't come from a skin tone. Femininity comes from your insides, your inner parts. These girls need a, man, I wish I could just hug her. I wish I could wrap my loving arms around her. She needs a group of friends that's going to let her know. Well, she needs a group of gold digging friends, first of all. That's where you start off at. Because she still look young. She could get back in the game if she really wanted to. But she's a quitter. She ain't going to do it. She'd rather hold on. She'd rather hold on to things that don't benefit her.
LOL. Savage Red Recovery says, my son's mum isn't light and she turned me down on marriage. My white BM'd, I didn't ask to marry me. My son is my first, my daughter is my second.
We don't care.
Thank you, Savage Red Recovery.
I don't even know. Let me speak on Savage Recovery, because this man is so dusty. He done made several videos about me. More than one. When I say several, I mean more than one video about me. Attacking my character because I choose to live this lifestyle. He's emailed me, asked me to get on his platform. I've denied him. So instead of him just waiting, paying me the money that I asked for, because yes, if I'm going to get on your panel, you're going to pay me. Especially if you're disrespectful. Especially if anything I say, you're looking for me to say something wrong so that you can say ha 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 and just have a rude rebuttal. You're a troll. I'm not getting on your platform for free, Mr. Savage Red Recovery. So stop asking. Don't ask me anymore. I'm not doing it. Unless I get a Cash App notification, I'm not doing it. I have better things to do. I have my own channel. If I have something to say, I will go live on my own channel. Okay? And I'm only being rude because Savage Rage Recovery, Savage Red Recovery. Oh my gosh. Like, I know there's some type of infatuation somewhere there, of course, because I'm so desirable. However, whew, he was making it seem like I was the worst sugar baby in the world. When obviously, y'all can see today, there's so many women out here that aren't getting crap. They're not getting even scraps. They're not even getting crumbs. They have really poor attitudes and poor demeanors and poor dispositions. They're not getting anything. And I was in, I thought I was a bad sugar baby. No, my head is on straight. I'm doing what I have to do and I'm getting it done. Okay? So, nothing against Savage Red Recovery. I can go on his channel and comment, like, if he says something funny, I'll laugh. But going on his channel, on his panel, that's not me. I'm not that type of girl. Not without a PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Zelle notification. Not doing it. Sorry. You can try another girl. And you know what? Today I really wanted to get on Jessica X's live stream. I want to get on her panel just to kind of explain the sugar baby lifestyle a little bit better, because the girls who are getting on, they just weren't qualified. None of them were really qualified. None of them were really in the fields. None of them were really, none of them could speak clearly on the I can't even speak clearly. But none of them could speak clearly on the terms of a sugar baby. None of them could really explain the lifestyle and how Shira helped them, which is where I was very much so disappointed. I wanted to hear more qualified people come to the panel and speak clearly and speak life into the show, because I feel as though we do need more providers. Hold on, let me see if this is done. Let me see. Let me play the rest of this.
Recovery.
I have
So he's saying that
I went and did something when the sugar baby didn't work out. I went and did something with my life, because I said, okay, I'm done. My sugar baby days are done. What am I going to do that's going to benefit me later, so I'm not 40, 50 years old looking for a sugar daddy still that I'm not going to get? My dad didn't let me live the whole time I was a sugar baby. I was on the streets. When I got my shit together and my life together, my dad said, okay, you can come back home because you actually realize what the fuck is going on. You need to get something for your life. And that's why I'm here. If I would have...
If Sister Girl was sugar baby material, even her own father would never put her out on the streets. If you were a pleasant person, your father would never put you out on the streets. You might be a difficult person to deal with if your own dad put you out on the streets. Or you just don't know how to lie enough. I promise you. You just don't know how to lie enough. Listen, I lived with my dad too. I feel like I was in the same situation as this girl, literally. I lived with my dad last year and I have a video on it. My dad loves me to death. When I decided to leave out of his house because I had found a sugar daddy that offered to, put me into my own place so I don't have to deal with like my sugar daddy, deal with my actual father. He paid for my room. I just rented out a room. I paid for my room. He paid for my tuition. I was gonna buy a car. He didn't get me a car because I was planning to fly out to London to be with him. My father, and I told my dad I was going back to Florida. I got what I needed to get because I was there. at my father's house temporarily just to save money to buy a car. I was there. I was in New Orleans for like 2.5 months. And boom, I met my sugar daddy, the one that brought me to Europe. And I moved out of my dad's house as soon as I met my sugar daddy because I'm like, well, he's taking care of me now. I don't need to be here. And my dad didn't want me to go. He said, really? You got the money that quick? You got your car money that quick? Yep, I got it. Yep, I got it. I'm out. See you later, Dad. Love you. Bye. So it's like, if you were a good girl, your dad would never put you out. That's crazy to me. Your own father? You must have been a bad girl. But then again, I don't know their dynamic. But at 35, yeah, girl, listen. Gotta get it together. Gotta get it together at 35. Sugar baby days are over, sis. If you were doing it right, by the time you were 35, you would have had everything you needed already. Your apartment, your car, a savings account with someone else's money. You would have been traveled. You'd have been on expensive dates. If you were doing it right by the age of 35, you would be set already. Just being a sugar baby. And I'm not saying just solely depending on sugar daddies, because I've had a job as well. I like to be employed. I like to work. I'll go get my money and also have yours. Make time to hang out with you. And you also put in money in my purse. Hey, baby, here, take this. This is for X, Y, and Z. Here, have this. $800, $1,000, $1,500 for me, for myself. $2,000. Here, baby, go buy a car. You need it. Where's the charm, sis? You're so like abrasive. Let's not do that. Don't act like everyone else is the problem. Don't act like your skin color is the problem, first of all. No.
Still been on that same stuff I was on years ago, I wouldn't have a place to live. I'd be begging, looking for a handout, and looking for the next man to take care of me. No, I do something for me now.
So the perfect storm says insane asylum stream.
Sis, if you was doing it right, these men would want to take care of you. From your dad, from a sugar daddy, if you were playing your cards right, every man in your life would want to take care of you and protect you. Every man that comes into your life would want to take care of you. They would be asking you, baby girl, what do you need? What do you need of me? You're so sweet. When you come around, I love your energy. People feel sick when you're not around. That's the type of person that you need to be in these people's lives. Develop yourself. Develop your character.
Thank you, the perfect storm.
But I'm just saying, you got to do something. You got to do something for yourself. Why you going to be a sugar baby your whole life? What if that don't work out? What do you have to fall back on it?
So Jonathan Barronville says she's full of it, Jessica. Cut it out with the colorism-ish. Beauty comes in all colors. High-value men just care that you're beautiful. Also, Jamaican isn't exotic. LMAO.
Okay, maybe not to y'all, but out here it is.
First of all, let's get it right. Being Jamaican is exotic. I agree with her there. But I also agree with the majority of what this guy super chatted or whatever. You know, it's not about colorism anymore. We got to stop using that as a crutch at this point. I'm not saying that it isn't real. I'm not saying that it isn't true. But something that can boost you from a 7 to a 9 is not just makeup. It's your personality. It's your femininity. It's your conversational skills. It's your charm. It's your banter. It's your charisma. Can you keep up a conversation? Are you nice? Are you kind? Are you friendly? Do you make me feel warm inside? Do I miss you when you're gone? Do they miss you when you're gone? I'm sorry, I can't speak. Excuse me. But or is it all about a transaction for you? Is it all about a transaction for you? Because the way she speaks, it sounds very transactional. Oh, if you're not this, this, and that, then you can't get this, this, and that. And if you're this, this, and that, then you're gonna get this, this, and that. It's not that black and white. Where's the warmth? You sound like a distressed little girl crying for your puppy. Love yourself, sis. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself, please. Love yourself. Because your father having that light-skinned ex-model wife, she ain't doing nothing for him. You had to move back in to help take care of him. She ain't even take care of her own husband, probably. She probably out every day, not even paying attention to him when she comes in the house. But you're the one there as the dark-skinned daughter that's taking care of him. Or is that what's going on in life? I don't know. I'm just trying to connect the dots. I hope girls like Amuniqua, I hope they find that love that they need and they so desperately crave. And stop trying to trauma bond with these men. Trauma bonding with people. Trauma bond. It's all trauma. It's trauma. Stop trauma bonding with people. It's not gonna get you anywhere. But up the street to Dustyville. Let me see here. Is there any more? I think that's all. It was mainly those two girls, Courtney and Amuniqua, that I wanted to talk about because those two girls, those two women, you know, Courtney, she was only 29 years old. Amuniqua was 35. Go figure. But these girls, basically, especially Amuniqua, she lost her mind. She lost it. But let me see if there's any more video to play.
I see in Los Angeles.
Okay, let's let Alana jump in.
I see some really special comments out there saying that, you know, Caribbean people aren't Latin. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We're Afro-Latinos, okay? Just so y'all know. Okay, you can search it up. But I feel like, especially if you work in the healthcare field, it is very easy for the girls to become sugar babies. Like you mentioned that, did you feel like you working in the healthcare field, it was like that for you?
Afro-Latina.
No, I got in the healthcare field after my sugar baby days.
Okay. Well,
that's why I said I had something to fall back on because I did all that from 19 to 28. Then I realized, okay, sugar baby's overdone. What am I going to do with myself? Because ain't nobody checking for me no more. I went and did something, and because I did that, my dad said, okay, you can come back home and live your life and be a decent person. I'm not looking for no man. Fuck, I mean, I would like one, but I realized my past ain't going to let me get no...
Why didn't any of these guys keep you, sis? If you was doing everything right. These ladies got to take accountability for how they act. Colorism does absolutely exist. Hey, Bronze Brown Beauty. She said colorism does exist, but it's definitely not an excuse to not be where she wants to be in life. Colorism is not the issue. Absolutely agree with you. In this instance, in her particular situation, colorism is not the issue. Because if she said it, she said it herself, she was sugaring from the age of 18 to 28. That's 10 years of sugaring, but you were living on the streets? How? If you were doing everything right, you should have got an apartment. You should have had a car. You should have got a man to get you these things. Men have no issues putting a good girl up in a high rise. A good man has no issue putting a good girl in a Mercedes Benz. If your mindset is where it needs to be, you're a good person. You got the charisma, the personality, the charm that keeps him wanting more. You have self-confidence. You hold your head up high. There's nothing a man won't do for you. A man will kill a goat for you. Since she's from Jamaica, right? They like curry goat. A man will kill a goat for her. With his bare hands, if she asked him to. Don't blame it. At some point, you cannot blame it on colorism. You got to stop blaming the men. You have to take accountability and hold a mirror up to yourself. What could have you done better? Who's homeless? I've never met a homeless sugar baby. Listen, homeless sugar baby. Where's that rich man that you had? He should be putting you in an apartment and paying your rent for a year. Girl, you wasn't no dang sugar baby. You was probably a streetwalker. Talking about you was a sugar baby. Girl, you was a probably streetwalker. And I don't even want to say mean in a mean way. But a homeless sugar baby, that don't even exist. That don't exist. Girl, even her own dad put her out. Come on now, sis. There's something wrong with you. If your own parent could put you out, like, come on. Come on. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
I'm just going to be a normal person.
Playing the game, girl. You're not playing the game.
Yeah,
thank you. Oh my God, I didn't even hear this when I heard it the first time. She's not playing the game. She's really not. She's laying down and taking it, whatever it is, taking all the negative and complaining. She's not playing the game for real. Come on now. Let me listen to what this Haitian girl got to say. Maybe she got some game. I didn't really hear what she had to say.
Yes, and people are thinking, oh, Jamaica. I live in Los Angeles, baby. I live in Los Angeles, California. Anything other than a ghetto black female from South Central is exotic. If you Haitian, you exotic. Latina, you exotic. Afro-Latinas in LA are exotic. As long as you are not regular black, you are exotic.
Okay,
True.
So location.
Even
I'm from Florida, so that's completely different.
Yeah, in LA, as long as you are not from South Central.
They said people love my southern accent. I'm telling you. Listen. If being that I lived in New Orleans for 8 years, when they say baby, listen, they be like baby or whatever. I think that's how they say. I'm not from there, but I lived there, and they have this accent that is like, I love it. I love the way New Orleans people speak. I love their accent. They're so charming. When they go out to like Texas and Georgia and Florida, everyone just falls in love with them because the accent is just like, woo, like just make my knees weak. And it's the same thing for, Southern. woman from New Orleans, like, definitely exotic. Definitely exotic. Stop it. Stop playing. Bronze Brown Beauty. Girl, that is a tongue twister. She said Nola in the building. Whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? New Orleans in the building. What's up? What's down? Like they say in the hood. Oh my God. I love New Orleans. I lived there for 8 years, went to high school there. When I tell you, I really got the whole experience there. Listen, crawfish, shrimp. Listen, can I have some? I need to go back for some beignets. I've been craving some beignets for some reason. But yeah, definitely. That southern accent is exotic, baby. What you mean? Stop saying black people ain't exotic. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop it. Okay.
Central black and don't have nothing in, you're exotic.
So David Johnson says this is a psychotherapy session.
Oh,
I might bring up some of the guys who are in the chat. So
not a psychotherapy.
They must not live in Los Angeles because anything other than black is exotic. And if you like skin
these girls
and something else, you really exotic. But that's how it is out here in LA. They don't want no just plain black ADOS, foundationally black American. If you are African, Jamaican, Haitian, Belizean, you gotta step up. And that's just how it is out here. That's just how it is.
Well, girl, go learn Spanish or something and play the game. Get in the game, girl. We want to see you win. Well, she 35 now. So I think she gave up on herself. But hey, it is what it is. More money for me. More money for me, baby. Yes, indeed. Q93, boys. Let me stop. Yo, I miss New Orleans. Y'all don't understand. Let me pull up my little picture. But yeah. Y'all see what's going on. All right. So if anyone wants to have some dialogue, what do y'all think is some real characteristics of a real sugar baby? Obviously, the girls that we saw today in Jessica X's live, they were self-defeated. They were angry black women. And I'm sorry, hun, but if that's what you're bringing to the table, sister, sis, my love, like Inyala likes to say, beloved, you do not qualify. You do not qualify. I'm sorry. Sorry to break it to you. But a guy wants, and a woman too, each person, a guy and a woman, wants someone that they can look forward to. Let me see the comments. Can I just call you BBB, Miss Bronze Brown Beauty? She said she views herself as not being exotic. That's probably why no one else that's in her life feels the same way. Right. I think she's torn between her American side and her Jamaican side, and she thinks like her Jamaican side is the only thing that she has to get her in the door with sugar babying. But like, That's not true because no one knows. Like, if she was just talking to me normally, I would have never known that she was Jamaican. I would have had no clue that she was half Jamaican. So it's like, I'm sure other people don't pick up on that. If anyone's in her face, it's because they find her attractive. If anyone's in her vicinity, it's because they find her appealing in some way. So why not leverage that appeal and get what you want out of that person and not blame it on skin color? So the topic was, do you believe in scheming, lying, and manipulation in order to get what you want out of men? Y'all already know my answer to that. I need to scheme because before I even get picked up by my doctor, I already have a plan on what we're going to do for the day. I already have a plan on, okay, we're going to go to the mall. We're going to go eat at a nice restaurant at the mall. Then we're going to walk into the mall. I'm going to hold his hand into the mall. And we're going to go into Chanel. We're going to go into Gucci. We're going to buy some things. I'm going to take a shirt, put it on him to act like, oh my God, this shirt looks so good on you. So that he buys himself the shirt. And then he's going to feel bad because he didn't get me anything. So he's going to buy me something, right? Out of the same store. Then we're going to walk around some more, go to another store. And I'm gonna grab his arm, I'm gonna hold his hand, like kiss him on the cheek. Okay, I might let him grab me on my waist. Okay. If anyone talks to us, I'm gonna let him speak up for us. Okay. You need to have a plan. You need to really, before you go out with a sugar daddy, if your first thought is, oh my God, I need to fuck this guy, or I need to have sex with this guy, or he's not going to give me anything, you already lost right then and there. Before you go out with a sugar daddy, you should have a list of topics that you want to talk about. Just in case, if he's the type of person who's not extra talkative, you can be the one bringing up interesting conversations to liven up the convo. So it's like these girls, I don't even want to stay on the live too long, but I hope these girls, especially Amuniqua with her name, like she should even change her name. Amuniqua from the beginning. It's like, your name is Amuniqua? Oh yeah, you definitely from Compton with that name. Definitely from Compton. Listen, I would say my name is Amy or something. If I was her, I would totally change my name. I would shorten it up. Amy. Yes, my name is Amy. Something like that. Like, you got to change up your whole thing. Like, you got to change it all up if you really want to get to the bag, get to the money. Like, you got to make it simple, but make it interesting. That's all it is. She feels she doesn't have any self-worth. The girl feels like the only thing she has to bring to the table is a fake ass Jamaican accent that's not even good. Who the hell gonna get her an apartment acting like that? Who the hell gonna buy her a Benz acting like that? Who the hell gonna put 10,000 in her bank account acting like that? Who gonna do it? I wouldn't do it. I'll be like, what, girl? You want what now? That's too much money. You need like 40. You need 10. You need 10K. Now you good with like 40. I could do 40. And I don't want to put my fellow sister down. She deserves the world, but come on now, sis. If this is what guys are listening to, then you don't have a chance. You can't match a light to what the other girls, actual sugar babies, are bringing to the table. Because our actual sugar babies, listen, those girls, us, we're ripping and running the streets. We don't even have time to be watching 3-hour lives. We don't have time to be on anybody's panel. We had our own channels. We don't have time to. A lot of sugar babies don't even have channels. They don't talk about this. I have a lot of downtime right now. And I document my sugar dating journey because I want to look back and be like, wow, I did that. I did this. I did that. I did this. I always want to document my sugar dating journey because no cap, Shira 7 influenced me to want to get a sugar daddy. But it's not Shira 7 who influenced me, because all I did one day, because I'm the type of girl, I'm already in those high affluent circles already. Just my friends alone, the people that are my age that I hang with, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 35, all the way up to 40, the people that I hang around, they're doing stuff in the community. They're all active. My friends, you see some people, they friends trying to be artists, trying to be rappers and all that. They ain't getting nowhere. They ain't getting no place. That's not how it is with my friends. My friends out there, they're different. They're not rapping. They're doing Afro beats because we're Caribbean people. I'm Haitian. They're doing great things in the community. They're doing taxes. They have businesses. They're doing real estate. I'm already in the vicinity where there's high rollers. My friends alone, they ain't even sugar daddies. So it's like, to be in these circles, you have to carry yourself a certain way. You have to qualify to be in these circles. It's not just a pretty face. There's a million pretty faces in the streets. There's plenty of pretty faces. It's not just that. What do you bring? How do you encourage? Are you positive? Are you crazy? You have good jokes. Can you make a joke? Can you laugh? Can you give great advice? I always tell girls they need to have 2 personality traits. At least 2 personality traits. There's girls who have multiple personality traits, who know how to turn it off, turn it on, depending on who they're with. But it's like, you need to be charming, seductive, quirky, right? Just look up personality traits online and decide what you want to do. You could be whoever you want to be, literally. You could be a chameleon. Some people have the personality traits of a chameleon. They can match anybody's energy and get along with a lot of people. But yeah, you gotta decide on what you want your personality trait to be. Do you want it to be helpful? Do you want to be the helpful friend? Do you want to be the humorous friend? Do you want to be the intelligent friend? Do you want to be the friendly friend? Do you want to be the fun-loving friend? Do you want to be the generous friend? Do you want to be the aspiring girl, the athletic girl, the brilliant girl, the optimistic girl, the peaceful girl, the romantic girl, the strong girl, the wise girl? Like, what girl do you want to be? Huh? Do you want to be the healthy girl, the one that cares about health, want to work out all the time? You want to be humble, faithful, fair, extraordinary, exciting, enthusiastic? What type of girl do you want to be? Hey, Always Right. Always Right said, being a shirt baby is too much work. I give it up. Hello, I'm new to your live. Well, welcome to the live, Always Right. And I'm sorry that you gave up. More money for me. Listen, everybody's not cut for this. It's okay. It's okay. I enjoy it. It makes life more interesting. And it's good for my bank account. Their egos be too big. That's why you need an even bigger ego. You need an even bigger ego. If their ego is the size of a house, Your ego needs to be the size of a mansion. Okay? Your ego needs to be bigger than theirs, especially a woman. You listen. So y'all need to decide what woman y'all want to be, what personality trait y'all need to have. From what I'm seeing today, the personality traits that I got from the Jamaican girl as well as this girl Courtney was insecure, impulsive, foolish, disorderly. From Courtney, oh my God, the first girl, Courtney was so disruptive. She was horrible. That is the worst guest I've ever seen on any panel before. She was horrible. She was crazy. She was crazy, yo. She was rowdy. And she was moody. When I tell you that lady was so bipolar, she was cursing Jessica out, calling her the B word, telling her she'll pull up on her, fight her. Like, how? You don't even know this girl live. You don't even know if she's still in London. You sound stupid. You sound weak-minded. Just stop. Please. We want better from Black women. The world is demanding of better from women in general. And nobody's better. Nobody's better than the next, but these men are literally on their hands and knees begging, please, Black women, do something better because we don't want to abandon you. We want to stay here. But at the same time, we can't stand y'all because y'all are crazy. Y'all are delusional. That's what I'm hearing in these streets. That's just me. But we don't want to be associated. Like the girls, the sugar baby girls, listen, a lot of us are very well polished. We're very well polished. And you had to work to get here. Nobody woke up one day and miraculously became that friendly, logical, energetic girl. None of us did it. We had to take self-control of our life and decide which path we wanted to take. Do you want to be negative or positive? And a lot of us chose to be positive, and we get rewarded for it. You get rewarded for being a positive person in this world, being sincere, being happy, helpful, cheerful, but also being assertive when you need to be, letting them know what you need, what your standards are, being creative, being dependable. When they say, hey, babe, let's meet at this time, you're there. So it's super important that, ladies, we're reassuring ourselves of the positive role that we are meant to play as women. Let yourself know every single day of your life that you're here to be a positive. You're here to be a light. You're a light. You're here to be a light in someone's life, not be darkness, a shadow. No. You're more than what you portray yourself to be. A lot of women are undermining themselves. And it hurts me, especially hearing a Black woman say such derogatory things about other Black women. I was upset. Y'all don't understand how upset I was. I almost started crying to hear someone actually say this, because I don't take phone calls. There's some sugar babies who like take the phone call bookings. I don't take them. I don't take them. It's just too much. It's too many flaky girls. And I don't like dealing with them because they be like, oh, how much do you charge for a phone call, for a phone session or whatever? And I'm like, okay, here's my price. And then I don't hear from them again. And I'm like, oh, where's she at? But it's like, but to actually hear a woman say this, man, that hurt me. That hurt me. I'm a dark-skinned woman. Y'all see me on the screen? Can't no man, no woman break my confidence. And as I've been out here in the streets, I've been out here running the fields, running up my bag. I've never heard anybody complain about my skin tone. I've never heard a doctor, a lawyer, engineer complain about my skin tone. No one. Not one. Not ever. No one looked at me and say, oh, I wouldn't want to get to know you, but you're too dark. Or let me pull up this paper bag test. Let me see if you passed the paper bag test before I holler at you. It's never happened. It's how I carry myself. That's brought me to the next level. And I hope these ladies also want to be brought up to the next level as well. So let me read these comments. Almost Right said, but it mostly be white sugar daddies that like black women, so I'm not worried about pulling one. Okay, sis, if you say so. Well, I don't really know about the white sugar daddies. Personally, I can't speak from experience. I've gotten a couple $100s from a few white dudes, but my best sugar daddies have been black men. I guess it depends where you live, your location. But down here in Florida, where I am, the guys, especially the Caribbean men, they're pretty successful. So they got plenty of money to blow. The African men, the African men, they ain't come to America to play now. These African men, child, they be having their little mini mansions. So I don't play about them Africans. They're so rare to come by, but when you find one, they're good. They're good. So I don't know, white guys. I mean, that's on y'all that's dealing with the white daddies. I like my my sugar brown. Okay, I like my brown sugar. Do you find your sugar daddies online? No, I don't. I left the online world behind in my dusty life. Maybe when I was dusty, I used to find them online. When I was on Tinder. But I don't do online no more. I look good in person. So I get everything I want in person. All I got to do is give a man the eyes and they hypnotize, girl. I just look at them in the eye a certain way. I look at them in the eye and I tilt my head down a little bit because, I'm kind of short. And they hypnotize. I get whatever I want from whoever I want. Whether it's a sugar daddy, the mailman, the clerk at a hotel, the waiter, the valet. Listen, this aura doesn't just work on sugar daddies. It works on everybody. Even women. They be like, damn, let me get the door for you. I'm like, stop it. Stop. Don't do that. Always Right said, oh snap, you give the look. How do you do the look? Is it a side eye? No, sis, if you give someone a side eye, that means you don't like what they said. See, y'all have to study body language. That's why y'all say it's too much work. Yes, it is a lot of work. You have to be very active on what you're doing. Everything is intentional, down to your hairstyle, your makeup, your attire, your shoes, your mannerisms. Everything is intentional. Everything works for you. Your perfume, everything. A side eye, you giving someone a side eye, that means you don't like how what they said. You're like, bitch, please. I don't mean to curse, but you're like, girl, stop it. But you have to look someone dead in their eyes. You have to plant your feet on the ground. Let's position the whole body now. Plant your feet on the ground. How tall are you? Plant your feet on the ground. Shoulders up. Not all the way up to your neck, but you know, shoulders confident up. Head tilted. And you look at them right in the eye. You're 5'3". This is perfect. Because you could wear heels everywhere you go. So you could definitely put the aura on them. You look young. Listen, girls who are 5'3" can wear heels everywhere. If I was 5'3", I would always have heels on. I would never wear tennis shoes or sandals. Y'all the height of like a 12-year-old, but still, that's what separates you when you wear your heels. So, heels. Yes, heels. Y'all wear heels. Where do y'all live? I'm 5'5" and I wear my heels. Not in this picture. I was barefoot because I was inside of a nice resort with my sugar daddy, and I had my shoes off because we was about to go to the pool and get in the hot tub. So, oh, you know what? It's so cold in Chicago. You can't even wear heels right now. It's probably snowing up there. I was in Chicago last year. Yeah, one of my daddies flew me out to Chicago. It's really nice there. I love the people there. They're so nice. They remind me of New Orleans people, but just 10 times sweeter. Everyone was so nice and talkative. Everyone was nice and talkative. I loved it. I love it in Chicago. It's so sweet there. I love it. But I mean, it's not heels now. I guess not because it's snowing. But hey, you got your makeup on, right? Got your lashes on, right? You got your lipstick on, right? They know you grown. Better give them that look. When you give them that look, then that money coming out. Like Nikki said, you better give them that look. Ooh, the thigh high boots. Mariah, she gonna pull out the thigh high boots. I like that. Grown. She is grown. I was gonna step outside dressed up to the store. You never know who you might meet or come across. Sis, I thought it was too much work. Listen, all I have to do to get my confidence up is watch a Marilyn Monroe movie, and it's lit. It's lit from there. I promise you. I'm telling you, it's worth it once you get paid. You like, dang, I wore this makeup. I was wearing makeup every day for a month straight. And I finally got a man to give me $5,000. Like, what? He got me some Gucci? What? Some Versace? Huh? Wow. Like, you would be surprised, the little that you sacrifice, it pays. It pays. It really does pay. The little that you've sacrificed, walking in heels, being a pleasant person, your personality being vibrant, it pays. Women like us are rare to find. You just got to be confident enough. Girl with a glass of wine, you confident. Get you some wine, girl. But there's another video that I wanted you guys to see. It was by some guys in the manosphere. And yo, the way these guys talk is crazy. I wasn't disappointed in how they describe things, but I was still kind of shocked that they actually said it in like on a public platform, you know? But hey, they watch our videos, so we're gonna watch some of theirs. And this is wild. Like, I was gonna wait for another day to show this, but let me show you guys now. It's definitely worth watching. And if you're a Black woman, girl, hold on to your edges, because this is about to be a bumpy ride. This is about to be bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. They say going to a bar or country club to meet a sugar daddy. Do you believe that's true? Me personally, you can meet a sugar daddy anywhere. You can meet a sugar daddy at church. You can meet a sugar daddy. Your sugar daddy could be one of your mom's friends. Shoot. I met a girl who dated one of her mom's older friends. And he married that girl. And she was only 20 years old. And he was about 50 something. About 50, 11 years old. I know everyone used to talk about their age difference, but I was happy for sis. I'm like, you go, girl. She only worked part-time. And she was always bragging about her man. She's like, yeah, girl, me and my man, we live in a nice house. We this, we that. I'm like, you go, girl. Okay. But y'all, honestly, it's getting late. It's 1 in the morning where I am, almost 1:30. So we're going to continue this conversation tomorrow. Tomorrow's show is going to be very juicy. I have some information from the guys in the manosphere on how they feel about dating tens, sugar babies, and all of that. So we're going to be eavesdropping. We're going to sip our wine and we're going to clown, because what they were saying, I'm going to let y'all know, ladies, why y'all need to have y'all confidence at 100 every day of the week, especially being around these guys. Your ego needs to be bigger than theirs. It has to be. It's a must. It's a must. But we'll continue the conversation tomorrow. And thank you everyone who tuned in. Oh my God, you guys are great. I appreciate the dialogue. And we will definitely build on this tomorrow. Good night, ladies. Good night. Always right. Good night, BBV. See y'all mañana. Sugar baby out.